I got some shitty news last night. My dad died. He would want me to keep going. And he would want all of us to keep going. So that's all we're gonna do, and this rain is from him. He sent me this rain just to see how tough can you be. So we're gonna push really hard today, all right?
My dad knew that I'm doing this for Devon. He was big about keep going in the face of adversity.
Put your heads down and just give a minute of silence to my dad if you can.
And what we do today could determine the future of this farm, so we have to keep going.
Anthony Sullivan here. Anthony Sullivan here. Anthony Sullivan.
For decades, he's sold hundreds of products and built multiple businesses. But now, he's taking on a challenge he's completely unprepared for. Inspired by the benefits his daughter Devon experienced using CBD, Sully went all in. He bought a 116-acre farm, convinced his great friend Dave Christian to be his partner, and now they're growing 50 acres of medicinal cannabis plants. Dave and Sully have come a long way since they first put their seedlings into the ground.
Plant number one.
The Kush team has successfully harvested all their fields except one, but losing their hemp broker has left them with a mountain of hemp and nowhere to sell it. They're taking their first big risk, trying to get a nod from a major influencer in the CBD world.
Today, we have a very special visitor to the farm.
This is a big day. Gus Shabinsky coming into town. This is a big deal for us. He's coming to look at our finished product and he's coming to look at our fields.
Shabinsky is a huge player in the cannabis industry. He's a tastemaker. Getting Shabinsky's approval could change how the entire industry views Kush. Just getting him to come to our farm is a pretty big deal.
It's like being a small restaurant and having a food critic come through the doors. It can literally make or break you.
Our Sasquatch press arrives today from California. Should be here at about 9 a.m. It's about the size of a refrigerator. It weighs more than a pickup truck.
The Sasquatch press, it's all part of the Shabinsky experience. It's the heavy Yeti press. It's the biggest of its kind, and Shabinsky's going to see it work for the very first time on our flower.
A rosin press is simply two metal plates that are warmed up, and we place our flower in and squeeze it through a fine mesh bag. You don't use CO2 and you don't use ethanol in the process. You're just simply using heat and pressure. Out comes this sticky, gooey substance that's super concentrated CBD. And that is the foundation of every product that we make at Kush.
Pete, get your best mental ice pads and get that press and plug it in. Shabinsky lands at 10 of 10. Everywhere he goes, it's going to be activity. So he sees our operation.
First impressions are everything. The presentation of our product, it's got to be pitch perfect. And Shabinsky's going to be fucking blown away.
Then we bring in Shabinsky down to the ice factory. Hopefully the Sasquatch is here and it's working. This day has to run by the numbers. Everyone has to be on it today, all right? Number one reason to be in business, believe it or not, is turn a profit. The best guy in the business, he's gonna yell from the rooftops. We're not just a farm, we're gonna be the best hemp farm in the United States, if not the world. Let's do this.
One side of me just wants to lay down and quit. And the other side of me is like, keep going, gotta keep going. I gotta keep going for me, I gotta keep going for Devon, I gotta keep going for my dad, I gotta keep going for Dave, I gotta keep going for all the crew. Today is the day. We've got Shabinsky coming, it's pissing down with rain, my dad just died. I mean, how much more can you just pile on top of us? But that's the spirit of Kush, to go no matter what. Hopefully the rain will delay Shabinsky's flight, and that will buy us a little more time to set up the presentation.
All right, we got about an hour till the Sasquatch gets here.
Do you know what the power hookups for that are?
Dude, we've asked Dave 5 days ago what the power connection was. You know how that goes.
Chad, at this point, it's going to be what it's going to be. Either it's going to plug into a 20-amp outlet, or it's going to hopefully maybe be one of those twister outlets, or we're going to have to go to the store.
In the hemp industry, you have to set yourself up for worst-case scenarios every day when you go to work.
This is going to be our sample bar for them to come in.
Trying to get the full buffet set up and a good representation of all of our products out for them to see and experience and taste and smell.
I just brought a couple branches of the dry stuff. I'll have Colin trim it up real quick.
Stravinsky, he's absolute visionary as far as branding goes. I think we work best under incredible amounts of pressure. 9:19. What time's this flight? When's it landing? Like now?
9:28.
Just shitting me.
No, he arrives a half an hour early.
How does that fucking happen?
How is it possible it's pissing down with rain and Shabinsky's flight is early? I mean, how does that happen? Like, I need this today.
Looks like the truck's here.
Beautiful.
Hey, is there a Joel here? Joel?
Right here.
Hey, I'm Pete Denisha, man. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
We're fucking excited. Goo everywhere.
My name is Joel Thurman. I'm the co-owner of Sasquatch Rosin Press. We've been building much smaller rosin presses for a few years now, but the hemp industry blew up.
We got a forklift.
5,000 or more pound forklift? That's it. Yeah. This thing's not gonna pick that up. Forklift definitely a little too small for the weight of this thing. It's like 5,500 pounds.
Holy shit. Oh, man, are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Forklift definitely a little too small for the weight of this thing. It's like 5,500 pounds.
Go for Pete.
Hey, Sal. You're coming to the Ice Palace first or the farm?
We're going to the farm. We're just down at the airport getting Shabinsky, bud.
You got the Sasquatch yet? We got the Sasquatch here, but it's so heavy we can't get it off the truck. Listen, I don't have the capacity
For my patience is running thin today. Pete, I don't care what you gotta do.
get that press off the truck pronto and get it hooked up.
Got it.
Pete calling me with this news that I have no control over is driving me crazy. Figure it out.
Hey, how are you, man?
Good to meet you.
Hey, we're here.
Just so you know, no flights ever in the history of us being here are ever earlier on time.
Really? Yeah.
If you're wiped out and want to just take an hour to freshen up and...
I'm a machine.
All right.
I'm ready to go.
I was hoping after a red eye that he might be a little tired, might want to take a nap and give us a little bit of time. No, he's a machine. That's what I'm dealing with. I'm just trying to catch a little break here.
Maybe they have a tractor with that fork extension somewhere, you know?
It's obviously a very busy day here, so we're trying to get ready for this big meeting.
You know, Graven's a great forklift operator, and he told me he can get the Sasquatch off the truck, but
It's not happening.
I think he's just trying to scoot it over or something. I don't know. Only thing I know for sure is that I'm nervous. I'm gonna tip that thing over.
Oh my God, scaring me, Graven.
Guys, welcome to the Green Mountain State.
Should I go home with some syrup or?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Guys, I'm super happy here. I wish the weather was better. If you want food or coffee or tea, there's a great little spot.
I'm okay now, unless you want to grab something more. I mean, food later. I think I can wait on food.
All right, okay, no problem.
I'm trying to do anything to slow Shabinsky down. Just wants to come to the farm. Can't catch a break.
Let me show you.
our forklift doesn't have the capacity to handle the Sasquatch, and we definitely don't have time to get a big one. But Graven's come up with an idea.
I know, my thing is,
Yeah.
you can use it like the 14 in the one side and one jab in the other side.
Yeah.
So you can push a little bit.
Are we gonna try to push it? Manpower?
The Sasquatch is so heavy, if it tips over, we're gonna destroy the Sasquatch and definitely ruin any chance of impressing Shabinsky.
That was awesome.
Hey, everyone, say hi to Shabinsky and Jordan. We had a light pour today, but these are the people that show up in the rain, so...
love it.
This is all really late suver haze that was brought down the last couple days.
Hopefully, I'm tall enough for this. We've never shipped something this big before. It was scary knowing that it was getting driven across the country and not knowing that it's, it's gonna make it without a scratch. We put a lot of screws in there. Yeah, I think it's okay.
This was Adeline, and this was planted with the contours both ways.
This is the last girl standing.
Thank you for saving her for me, boys.
Stop here for a second. We left this entire field in the ground so we could show Shabinsky some of our plants. All I hope now is that it just looks good enough for Shabinsky.
She's holding up pretty good with all the rain.
Yeah. The good news is we've got the goods down in the Ice Palace. We harvested earlier. So I'm excited to show them what we've got.
How are you guys harvesting? What's the system?
They're right over there now.
The crew is some savages.
Pull up into the grass.
What's up, boys? It looks like Shabinsky's impressed, so maybe this was worth it.
When is this guy coming in, Chad?
Last ETA I heard was around 30 minutes.
Pretty cool in here.
Come look at this real quick. Let's just fill this up. Do we have more dry stuff that we could put here?
That's not trimmed yet. I had Eli trimming it.
Eli, get shit done, guys. Gotta move.
Hey, let me show you our drying method.
This is the drying bins, yeah? Where's the heat coming from?
We turn this bad boy on. We keep a little sponge in it, you know, so that we can get that out of the trimmer. This happens overnight.
In this fucking rain?
Yeah. We knock it off in 12 to 18 hours, and then I can turn this every day.
And it's not rotting?
It's not gonna rot, it's not gonna mold.
I like it.
Shabinsky likes my drying method. That's pretty cool.
We need another extension cord for the pump. I mean, I could take this whole pump apart and hardwire it, but I don't want to do that.
I sure hope the guys have everything ready to go, because we're headed there now.
Let's fix that FRP right there that's bent, please.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be good to go.
Here we go, guys. Everyone's here.
When it comes to selling product, first impressions are everything. And I want Shabinsky to walk in, and I want him to go, wow.
Here we go, guys. Everyone's here.
I sure hope the guys have everything ready to go.
This is our little smorgasbord of genetics. Product looks great. It looks legit. I think Shabinsky is reasonably impressed with Anthony Sullivan, the farmer. But I think what he really wants to see is Anthony Sullivan, the pitchman. Step right up. This is the Monk Kush Bud Lab right here. This is your bud tender, Anthony Sullivan. Everything here is for sale. We'll cut the price in half, we'll double the value, and we'll ship it to you absolutely free.
I love it. Listen, this is a nice little setup, bro.
Said you guys got about 10,000 pounds of this available.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot more. We're just getting started. The products and the flour look great, but the real show is the Sasquatch press. I hope that thing's ready to squash.
Is he pumping yet or no?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
The heavy Yeti. That thing looks like it'd do some damage.
Definitely gets the job done.
Ready to squash?
When it comes to hemp, it's how can I efficiently get the oil off of this to put into my edibles or whatever product, you know. I feel like the most important part is that you're using the whole plant and you're not isolating cannabinoids from each other and separating your fats and lipids, which seem to be important in the effects of CBD in your body.
There's not that many people here, but it seems like a historic event.
Oh yeah, history in the making, for sure.
We've spent a lot of money on new technology, and most of it has been an epic fail. This press has to work. If it fails in front of Shabinsky, we're done. This is the nectar of the gods that's about to come out here. This is Devon's medicine.
Where's the drip? Drip, drip, drip.
Come on, man. Drip. There's been so much that's gone into getting us to this moment. Please, please work.
It's working. It's working. What a day. You frickin' band of pirates. This guy. It's actually working. There is warm, golden nectar of the gods coming out of the press. That is the medicine that I'm gonna give to Devon. And that makes me happy.
This thing needs to be pressing nonstop. We got to get the presses per hour through the roof.
PPH.
PPH. It's incredible to see this rosin press oozing. Amazingly, everything has gone off without a hitch. And it's pretty clear to me, Shabinsky likes what he sees.
What do you think, guys? Seriously.
Listen, just to get to this point is a ton of hard work, so congratulations. But now's the fun part. They really got a good thing going here. Every part of the plant can be used for something. I love the fact that they're pressing rosin, solventless, topicals, tinctures, edibles. It's exciting.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Shabinsky loves it. I can see he's impressed. And this is what we've been working for.
If Shabinsky gives us his seal of approval, it'll make it way easier for us to launch our own product line.
Hey, Chad, why isn't that pressing?
The Sasquatch has been running around the clock. We've pressed all of our biomass and frozen to a solid state. We've preserved the medicinal qualities, and it's now ready to be transported and put into products.
10 kilograms in every bucket.
We're loading out our whole entire 2019 crop. It's been reduced to rosin, and it's in 5-gallon buckets. Goal is to deliver it to Phoenix, Arizona. The facility that we're going to get our rosin tested is the best cannabis testing facility in the country. The only problem is it's 2,600 miles away.
Ready to roll. And we can't trust someone else to make this delivery for us.
So we packed up 2 trucks, 2 Airstreams, and we're going to drive it all the way across the country.
We've got 500 kilos of rosin ready to be tested and then transformed into products we can sell.
We are in Indiana, the crossroads of America.
Good for me, we have 2 Airstreams, so I don't have to listen to Dave snore, I don't have to smell him.
Here's the arch right there, gateway to the west, as they call it.
We could have flown the rosin, but 50 buckets is a lot, and there's cost in logistics. And I love the idea of driving the rosin across the country. I mean, who doesn't love a great American road trip? We're going on the rosin run.
It's hot out. Temperature's rising. It's over 100 degrees right now, Dave.
Tell me about it, dude. It's blazing back here.
We made it to the testing facility, and now we're gonna find out just how good this rosin is.
It's just like it hasn't been hot enough already. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. How's my gray hair?
You said this was gonna be easy. You said all I have to do right here is gonna be a field of dreams. The test will tell us the chemical composition of our rosin, and that will directly affect the quality of our product and the demand. It's a big deal.
What's the verdict?
I gotta be honest, I'm telling you, I'm a nervous wreck right now.
I'm thinking about all the money we spent, thinking about Devon, thinking about my dad, all the effort, all the hard work from the crew, and now we're here. This is the moment of truth.
I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. How's my gray hair?
We made it to the testing facility, and now we're gonna find out just how good this rosin is.
What's the verdict?
This is the moment of truth.
Well, it's the best organic looking rosin I've ever seen.
It's the best organic rosin he's ever seen.
It's the closest to Mother Nature that we've ever seen.
Not too bad for 2 guys who've never farmed a thing in their life.
So you have all of the cannabinoids in there. You have the CBDA, which nobody has.
Almost 75% CBDA.
People are talking about CBDA.
They are.
There's CBD and then there's CBDA.
They say that CBDA is the mother of all cannabinoids. The fact that we have such a high concentration of CBDA is directly related to our process. Every other process on the market uses chemicals and higher heat than we use. We've retained more of the therapeutic cannabinoids. It's the foundation of what are going to become amazing products, and unlike anything ever been seen on the market before. So I'm pretty fucking happy.
And when I take the tincture and 1 little drop of it and give it to Devon, I'm proud. And I'm proud of my little girl. Even with all the money, all the problems, all the challenges, everything's been worth it, because ultimately we did this for Devon. And right there, it's worth it.
After almost a year in the hemp farming school of hard knocks, Sully and Dave grew 66,000 plants and produced a 100% organic, freshly squeezed CBD rosin for a variety of healing products. And now the pitchman and his partner are off to shop their medicine to the world.
Not only was I getting into this for the right reason, but I was thinking maybe I could help the general public understand what CBD can do.
This is Sully in his natural element. He was born to do this.
This is a legitimate alternative to a lot of pharmaceutical drugs that really mess people up with their side effects.
He sees the purpose. You know, he believes in the products. He knows that they work for himself.
Entrepreneur magazine, badass.
As proof of life.
We're alive.
I've sold many, many products, but this one, I don't want to say it's easy to sell, but it is easy to sell. If you ask me why Mont Kush is great, I can tell you. This bottle is filled with a story. It's a story of friendship, of perseverance, of passion, of love, of loss, and most of all, of love. It really is. I did this for my little girl.
Welcome to LA.
It's amazing, man. This place is beautiful.
What's up, Las Vegas? How's everybody doing? We are here for the first NJBiz Daily Awards show. This is it. Today's the day. We're finally here, buddy. Southern California. We're getting into Air One, the most discerning retailer probably on the planet. Look at that. I love the blue.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I love it. I have to take a picture of that. I'm sorry.
We look at everything. How is it grown? Is it organic? Is it certified? What kind of certification? Sometimes takes years to get into Air One.
This is a huge day for us to see this on the shelf. I get emotional. It's incredible, right?
Dave, I want to thank you because you helped me make this dream come true. Thank you.
You're welcome, Sully. Not only have I saved your life twice, but now I've made your dreams come true.
Is your life way too comfortable? Are you enjoying Sunday afternoons on the couch, sitting back, taking a nap? Then you need to get out of your comfort zone with my incredible new product. Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for, yes, you guessed it, a farm. And I'm not talking any farm, I'm talking 116 acres of beautiful land in rural Vermont. It's got wells, it's got lakes, it's got 55 miles of drip irrigation, it's got greenhouses, airstreams. Act now to get your very own farm, and I'll throw in Carl and Doug absolutely free. Forget your life of comfort. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Go toe-to-toe with Mother Nature. Work through snow, sun, rain or shine. This farm could break you, but it'll make you. It's certified and it's organic. It's in Plainfield, Vermont, and it's called Mont Kush. And I want to say thank you for watching, because at the end of the day, we made the best CBD on the planet. That's it. Anthony Sullivan here. Thanks for watching.